Good evening and welcome to Early Late Night with Feith Kagan. I'm your host, Feith Kagan. You may know me from my other shows, Early Late Last Night with Feith Kagan, Good Morning Tomorrow with Feith Kagan, and Cooking with Feith Kagan. This Thursday, the Organization of Arab Petroleum Exporting Companies was
unintentional ethical decision making.
Stop! Have you not seen what you've fallen into?
So what just happened? What made an amazing news story read by a handsome trained professional with a fresh from the salon hairdo turned into such a cacophony of noise that was so disastrous as if we were in the barbaric times? Okay, I'll tell you. Diminishing marginal returns.
Now you may be asking, what is diminishing marginal returns? Well, viewer, you should be very excited right now, because I'm about to make you a more intelligent human being. The law of diminishing marginal returns of labor states that as the number of employees increases, their efficiency as a whole eventually decreases. This is because the work area or capital is fixed or unchanging. So the workers actually mess each other up more than they are helping them. So think of 30 seconds ago. There's one mic, one desk, one camera. Capital. But having 3 news anchors at once lowered our ability to give you the news, or the marginal product as it is called. You see, for this broadcast to be efficient, there must be only one anchor. There must be only one anchor.
And that is the law of diminishing marginal returns. If you'll excuse me, I gotta go regain my composure and go fire 2 of my coworkers. We'll be back after this commercial break.
I've been suffering with this for a long time now. Really struggling with all this dead weight. It really feels like I'm at a loss. Oh my God, it's Feith Kagan from Early Late Night with Feith Kagan.
Yes, I'm Feith Kagan. I'm famous, as you know. What these men are suffering from today is what we know as Deadweight Loss. It's a critical illness that much of society incurs due to market inefficiency. As you can see by this graph, the triangle represents a loss.
But why are you here?
I have a solution to your woes, my child. Subsidiera. Subsidiera is a subsidy that is meant to reduce your deadweight loss. In a marketplace, it's money given by the government to make you produce more. In here, it's meant to soothe your losses. It may not get rid of it, but it sure as heck will help.
Welcome back to our broadcast. Our next news story is regarding the current state of economic turmoil of domestic issues of the wool industry in Brabant. Wait, I'm getting word that we have breaking news. The real tragedy is that the camera will not be faced at my face. I do apologize in advance. Now to some reporters who are definitely and clearly not me.
Thank you, Kagan. And my name is Supply.
And my name is D-Man.
We're reporting live, literally 20 feet away from the broadcast desk. Literally 20 feet. Funding is tight, so we gotta make the dollar holler.
Yes, we're here to talk about the importance of supply and demand. The fundamental basics, really.
Supply and demand? That sounds really familiar, like we just heard it moments ago.
They should sound familiar, because everyone uses so much that everyone should know about it.
It would be really stupid if some parent named their child supply and demand and spelled it differently just for the heck of it.
Yes, that would be quite terrible. Anyways, time to talk about the importance of supply and demand. I will describe demand. An economic principle that describes a consumer's desire and willingness to pay a price for a specific good or service. Holding all factors constant, the price of a good or service increases as its demand increases and vice versa. A microeconomics law that states all other factors being equal, as the price of a good or service increases, consumer demand for their good or service will decrease, and vice versa. The law of demand says that the higher the price, the lower the quantity demanded, because the consumer's opportunity cost to acquire that good or service increases, and they must make more trade-offs to acquire the more expensive product.
Let me explain supply. It seems only natural. An economic law that states that all factors being equal, as the price of a good or service increases, the quantity of the good or supply will also increase. The law of supply states that as the price of an item goes up, suppliers will attempt to maximize their profits by increasing the quantity offered for sale. Supply represents how much the market can offer.
And back to you, Mr. Kagan.
Well, thank you, Suman and Dayply, for that special report. I also want to thank both of you for taking a 90% pay cut so I can finally get that attic installed in my yacht. I begged them to take 85%, but my hands were tied. Well, that about wraps up our show for tonight. Sorry I had to hang you the fish, but I hope you learned something. And if you didn't, I still got paid. Good night, ladies and gentlemen.